something that is really good in the top lane, because it's a longer lane where you can try and chase down this Aurora, try and play around a lot of her tools. If Rooster can close the gap, and at least Rooster has to play a little bit more honest, I say that as Wukong's top side, but maybe not.
Setting up, Rooster's fully stacked here. And on to Canna, he sets it up again. Waiting again, wins a flawless duet. Defiance stance, good poke. Canna has to get sent packing.
To the lane again before he has to worry about a TP if he wants to.
And we'll be getting close to the Vanguard's edge as well. I mean, with the advantage, finds himself level 6 or closer to. Paduck in a bit of trouble. Cozy Campfire, healing him up. He gets that piercing light. He steps forward into Caliste. Heal almost gets him in range. Yike hovered. He was ready to go in, but he didn't need to. Casey's bottom lane survives. Barrier and heal burn.
Boukada isn't really understand what's happening, so I think we're placed. People
Flash Frost setting up with a Glacial Storm, stunned up. It's beautiful ganking timing from Boukada. Who gets himself a bit of movement speed from the phase rush. There's the flash forward. Boukada comes on the final bit of damage. He gets some more into Yike, and now he gets a reset. First blood to Boukada. He got the tip of the range. There's another flash frost as Yike gets close to dying. Crystallize in the way, but heal up from Busio gets him out of dodge.
The way kyeahoo was positioning kind of gives you the inkling that, look, jungler's probably there to support him, so he's just going to cover for Busio, take it very low.
Using light, no culling. Busio in a lot of trouble. There's no flash available for Paduck. There's the Valkyrie. Caliste gets exhausted, though. Now he's in deep with no way to escape. Piercing light again. Barrier down. Paduck favors the 2v2, but he gets bursted. He's almost dead. Almost dead as Yike is coming in with Cyclone available. Kicking a soccer ball. Trymbi doesn't do anything, and Paduck is still in so much danger. Busio has his flash available, but Shifter's bottom lane is going to turn into a dive. Caliste there, from dodge away, but Cyclone. Perfect from Yike. Once again, who else can you trust but Yike? Double kill for the KC legend.
KC make the dive happen. His ultimate up and available though, now coming to protect his Grom and maybe make the play Caliste.
The dodge, Paduck thinking about the culling, piercing light there, up against the wall, there's the culling, Caliste's going to dodge, tidal wave, not going to connect, and bit of damage down. Paduck gets low again though, he's going to have to wait for Trymbi to put down the campfire.
Paduck has the flash now.
All in, Vanguard's edge waiting once more. A reset there available for the Blade Surge, a minion available between worlds is good. Canna looking for the burst, the weirding, the twofold hex, everything being sent down as a flawless duet. Gets a stun on the way out. Who's in trouble, he realm warped up to the top lane. There's going to be a bot dive, but look for now, Rooster's dead. Irelia in the ground. Big win for KC's top lane.
Who covers the play, and Rooster using the play on the bottom lane.
There is good trading though. I mean, Paduck doing amazing damage on Busio, but the problem is the sustain as Rooster once again. There we go, Vanguard's edge, but look, there's support. Yike's back in without the ulti, the weirding, the burst, has to flash away. Rooster escapes. He's constantly fleeing as culling in the bottom lane from Busio won't even be flashed away. He's out.
Who's going to cover though? Moving down, doesn't have the realm warp, but KC are covering the bottom side play. Nuke needs to come across if they want to make it happen though.
Acro Prison not bad. Fireball kick over the wall. Who's here? As you said, good rune prison. Phase rush will get him out before anything else happens. Boukada gets a blue buff reset, but now I'm going to hit it again as Yike comes in to contest. 1800, the steal there. I believe Smite came through from Boukada. But now I don't think so, Dagda.
Okay.
But at the very least, I mean, that cooldown's going to be important. Rooster really using it off cooldown so far.
Really wanted to make that one happen, but couldn't quite find it. I was going to say, I think with Paduck now having the Storm Razors, can really help him play way more aggressive, has the movement speed to kind of bounce in and out of Caliste's range. You can see it here.
Piercing light though, dodge, tidal wave is there, 2v2, exhaust onto Caliste is good. Paduck unleashes hell. The culling is really good, especially in Busio about to die, yes! Paduck gets one. Caliste down to 1v2, Foster's bomb dodged away from. But finally, the 2v2 of Shifters holds on to his Between Worlds, which is pretty crucial if there is going to be a dive in the next wave.
Boukada hovering on mid. You got movement from kyeahoo and Yike though.
Trymbi face checking, in a bit of trouble. Caliste goes over the wall. It's an instant kill. Trymbi cannot be caught out like that. The Milio and Lucian need to stick together.
I was just immediately make a play though. Rooster, they expect, is going to try and come up. Paduck though.
He sends it in again. Trymbi's already back up and available. Gatling gun shredding down. Caliste in trouble. There's a culling and he's going to dodge away. Tidal wave goes through the middle. Shifters have an advantage here. KC have to take the long way around to the mid lane as Paduck will get the push up.
Still nobody to respond to Nuke in the bottom side, so the Anivia will be happy to pick up a little bit more there. There's Boukada chasing Yike out of his own jungle.
There's a Heartbreaker in Vanguard's edge, and Boukada sends it with a Heartbreaker, looking for the reset. Onto kyeahoo, he flashes away, but he's dead. Rooster gets a kill, and here we go, finally. Suffering's Rain. Heartbreaker again, but Boukada's got no help. Breath of Life still won't find the kill. Yike jumps in the Herald and survives. Crystallize the wall against us. It's a Flash Frost, but Yike's now dead. Paduck gets a kill. It's good for Shifters. It's great for Shifters. Acro Prisoners, Canna. The burst on the nuke won't be enough. He's still got Anivia. He flashes forward. He gets a Flash Frost. He's got the Glacial Storm out. Canna's slow. Can't run anywhere. And KC are getting sent away by Shifters. He jumps over the wall somehow. Trymbi won't be able to stop him. Yes, he survives, but shit from okay, we're going to back off a little bit. There's Canna. Here's the replay, and yeah, wait, Canna gets crystallized. They're between worlds onto Rooster. He's getting bursted. Canna, though, he's already Vanguard's edge, and he's dead. For Shifters, it happens exactly how we said it. A kill over to the Anivia, and Shifters now 2,000.
And try to keep Shifters back. If Shifters can't access waves, they can't have...
Boukada's going to space check as well. KC awaiting there. Cyclone, no response. Acro Prison's perfect. You slip up once, and KC will take it.
Shifters wanted to contest. Nuke has just reset. But does he TP in? It looks like they're going to try and do this.
They're trying to burst down Canna. It's Paduck stepping forward into mid-wave, but he can't do too much. You said TP, yes, but there's no smite. Between worlds used by Canna as Rooster is now here. They're looking for the team fight. Shifters in a 5v4 is tied away from Busio as he gets low. Already starts the fight quite well. Culling into kyeahoo somehow. Shifters are winning this 5v4. So much was burned for the pick. 3 ultis now down.
Wait, they're keeping going
at 5k, but Yike can steal it. Yike can steal it.
Boukada's nearly here, though.
You're right, he's on the way. Canna gets a burst down for Shifters. An opening opportunity. 4k. Baron still there. It's going to extinguish at 2k. The steal, no! It's taken by a bloody Anivia. Nuke secures Baron, and Shifters swipe sides. Outer through mid. Shifters have done what they need to do in the early game. They haven't slowed down. This is such a... It's such a Shifter-style comp when you think about it. As hang on a minute, Trymbi again, as he flashes over the wall, he'll survive. Luckily enough, Boukada looks for that more, doesn't find it as Canna goes into invis, wants to find Paduck with a quick burst himself, but it does stop the aggression as Trymbi gets caught.
We're seeing the other side of Shifters, though. They're in a good spot, and more time wasted on this Red Bull Baron power play. That bot wave has gone into the tower, but it's KC who are threatening the mid push now, and Rooster.
They want to dive, okay, Defiant Dancer's there, he blade surges, Vanguard's edge onto Yike, who's exhausted. First kill, and Rooster's going to reset and run the fight. KC need to get out of there now. Shifters on the chase, the bird of prey. Canna will escape him. He flaps over his wings himself as there's a dragon down. Shifters took that on the backside as 3,000 gold. Inhibitor turret does not. Base race stops there. Oh my God, Shifters, it would be an interesting way to try and get you to a game 3.
Shifters are still going.
Floor Stewart is now down though. Waiting for the weeding, the burst on the Rooster is nice. Again, Vanguard dead, flush away from Culling, also used. Caliste stepping into Paduck, and Paduck says, nice. Floor Stewart gets a stun. Caliste was ready for the
not being called. Instead, Shifters are using the TPs.
But Boukada's going to come around. Len sees Yike over the wall. He's invis for now. Yike has no idea that he has the information. Spectral more, but goes over, finds Anivia instead. Yike is going to get Nuke. One more hit, but he can't get in range. Crystallize is good. TP going to be burned. Here's Rooster. Vanguard's edge flash. Now Blade Surge. Floor Stewart. Yike's dead. Reset. Heartbreaker. Playmaker. Shifters are breaking KC. The crowd gets quieter and quieter as a play from Rooster on Irelia sets the scene.
There are 4 very happy men in the crowd as Shifters managing to get the play that they needed. We'll move over towards the Baron. That exhausted Paduck is down, but it's only 3 members of KC.
Canna has the burst, doesn't have the ult, he goes in, Protobelt doesn't hit anyone with the 2-fold extra weeding onto Boukada, but the wall is beautiful! Reset for Rooster, a blade surge, a follow through Caliste will kill him though. Rooster is dead, but Baron not yet until now. Shifters have the play, 5,000 gold, and
there's no teleport on the Irelia, and Realm Warp is available for kyeahoo. This may be the moment to collapse on Shifters. They may have overextended. The TP play is there. This is KC throwing their Hail Mary.
It's going to start onto Boukada, the Cyclone, finding him with a Heartbreaker, tidal wave zoning them out. between worlds. Beautiful flush away from Nuke as he runs with Trymbi, about to die. Paduck stands his ground, but to no avail. KZ have found the play. Rooster won't get the force duet as he blade surged in for one kill with Busio flash. Hackle Prison doesn't connect. He's slowed though. Tight caller's blessing. Vanguard's edge. Rooster jumps in. Yike into the clone. The dream play is dead, and KC returned to the stage.
Yahoo! KC set up on Dragon too early. They're just rushing the base.
But can Ryze just clear? This is the biggest question. Remember, he's still got Actualizer. His Shifters, all 5 members commit between worlds from Canna. Doesn't hit the burst. Yahoo holds his ground as Shifters try to look for a direction. It's a realm warp. It's Yahoo jumping in. He bases. He baits. Shifters got an open inhibitor. The wall out. You can half HP. Tidal wave in and choke. Oh no! This is how the world ends for Shifters. Double cyclone. Paduck dead. Yike does it again with GA, with AoE. Everything goes right, and shifting into a burial ground is his team on the blue side.
Shifters tried, but KC catch them again. They play it slow, and Shifters go into the choke. With a Nami wave that seals the deal, Shifters are running, but look at the mid lane. It is not for Dragon, it is for the game end for KC.
Crystallized burst onto Busio, Glacial Storm, Busio about to die, Protobell from Nuke will help. Canna about to die as well, a soccer ball out, another Crystallize, a double, but as you said, Dagda, mid's in trouble.
But they don't get it. They didn't delay. Shifters turned to fight, and now it's KC who are scrambling back over towards the Dragon. They should be can't survive. He gets the exhaust on Yahoo, but there's too much damage to follow, and now the pick goes to Rooster.
Rooster's found out the level 19. He's got a flawless duet, Defiant Dance. After the Vanguard's dead with a Blade Surge, he thinks he can take it, but he can't. That's Actualizer for you. And actually, I think KC are looking at winning this game.
Yike trying to stop the KC jungler from getting the Baron.
And the movement through from Boukada's great Spectral Maw is going to hit Yike. Crystallize out. He goes in for the play. TP going to be burned. KC say, okay, let's take it. GA available as well. Yahoo flashes in after Realm War. Boukada gets out with a Heartbreaker. But look at Yahoo. Look at Canna. Burst flushed away from. Boukada needs a reset start. Yahoo sits in the Glacial Storm. The burst is big. Nuke's doing what he can, but Yahoo goes golden as well. Nuke about to die. Going to Anivia. There's the trade, but no reset. Boukada can't get a reset. The shielding given to Egg, but Busio, the flank. What the hell? Where did this fish come from? Yike gets over the wall. Boukada's found him. Spectral Maw. Bit of a reset, but Cyclone. Boukada not dead. Reset. Okay, Dagda, where the hell are we at?
So the two AD carries end up fighting with Busio trying to help out, but with their last auto attacks, Paduck and Caliste kill. Now with Baron, Shifters turn their focus. Boukada with Rooster and Trymbi should be able to get this. Okay. And this game keep onto the bot tier 2. Bot lane and make the play. No way.
Blast Cone. Nuke has found out he's got no egg. Crystallized. There it is, the wall, but he flashes away. Yike. Cyclones. That Flash Frost was dodged, but KC meanwhile are losing their bottom side of the base. Vanguard's edge onto Caliste. Is it too deep? I think it is. Caliste alive, but not Busio. Paduck jumps in. Wait, Shifters have got an angle. Heartbreaker, reset. 2 members of KC trying to back
Nuke
in time.
Nuke has stopped it. He got the wall. Nuke has held on. KC, they may just be about to lose the game.
Shifters trying to keep their dreams alive. The LEC is going to go on for them. They never say die with a draft like this. Nexus turrets are down. Bare Nexus. KC have been turned into a library. It's the Shifters coming alive.
Shifters hold on to their win. That was such an insane performance. What a game.
I don't know how I'm going to cast another one, Dagda. But Shifters deserve that win. Finally, a draft that I can get behind. Finally, a Shifters that looks pretty damn in charge. That game was all about